Hello friend, this is Chandan. Today I will show you how to migrate JBoss Enterprise Application 7.0 to JBoss Enterprise Application 7.1. So let's start. I have installed my application in the location /opt rh, and the application name I put test app_jb7.o. So let's start my application. Right now my application is configured, and I have deployed the application code in the application server, and also all modules related to data source configured on EAP 7.0. I'll show you the application how it's running, and how after migrate it will run on version EAP 7.1. So right now the application server deployed my application. It is the name TS test, and the application is up and running, and also this application server is configured with the Apache with the mode cluster. So let me show you how it's working. This is the interface of my application. Let me check it if it is working properly or not. See, the application is working fine, and it's able to get the output from the database. So now what I'll do, I'll stop this application and try to migrate the application server on JBoss EAP 7.1. Let me stop this application. Okay, now my application server is stopped, and let me migrate it to on newer version. I have also installed my 7.1 on /opt rh. The name of the new application server is test app_jb7.1. I'll go inside this application, go to bin, and here I have to execute the command JBoss server -migration.sh. Then I have to give the source of the previous application. The source location of previous application is this /opt/rh test app underscore jb 1.0. So let's start. So first it will ask to migrate source standalone server. So we will type yes, because our application right now also running on a standalone mode, so we will choose standalone as yes. Enter. It will show migrate all configuration. Suppose in standalone mode we are using the profile HA, full HA, or full whatever the profile we are using. Suppose more than one profile we have configured, so for that we will choose the option yes. It will migrate all 4 profiles, standalone, standalone HA, standalone full, and standalone full HA. It will migrate all the 4 files of the profile. And it will migrate the modules which I have configured on the module location. We'll try to migrate that module as well. It will take some time, we have to wait. Right now it's showing some warning, so we can right now we can ignore this warning, because in my application right now I never configured any kind of SSL, so that's why it's showing the warning, so we can ignore it. Yeah, right now it's saying want to migrate dstest.var. Basically this application I deployed on my JBoss EAP7.0, so I want to migrate this also. So basically it's showing it's saying to skip the migration for the dstest.var. I want to migrate it, so I'll type here no. No means here it will migrate the dstest.var application as well. And right now it's asking me to migrate domain also, but we are not running on domain mode, and also I have not configured domain, so domain is not required for me, so I'm giving it to no. See, my application is migrated from JBoss Enterprise Application 7.0 to JBoss Enterprise Application 7.1. So let's start my application server on JBoss EAP 7.0. Before I start, I'll show you how it's migrate it. Right now I am the location on the application server, it's a 7.1, the standalone location. See the deployment folder, the var file, it's have migrated from the previous version to this current version. And the configuration, it will before migration it will take the backup of the original file, then after it will migrate the application's profiles or configuration files. See, we can see here these are our migrated files. These are our migrated files which already showed us the logs. And someone if want to see the logs of the migration, he can go here, the migration location and logs. So here you can see the logs as well. These are the logs which show us the time of migration. Later someone want to see, he can see from here. So let's start our new application server. See, before the start, let me show you the connection is not established because the application is not up, and we will see after the application up what it will show. Right now it's web server is up, that's why it's showing the not found, because the context is web server is not able to find the context because application is not up. So web server is not able to find out the application server. Once the application server is up, so web server will connect with the application server and show the interface or application. Now our new application server EAP 7.1 is coming up. So trying to deploy the var dst test.var application, and it's also trying to deploy the data source which was configured on the previous application server, which was Jboss EAP 7.0. Right now it's migrated on this application server. This is the warning, we can ignore it because the second cluster of this J group is not present. See now our application is deployed and the application server is up and running. Let's test it, check it from the browser. Okay, now our application is up and running and we are able to connect with the application. Let's see if it is getting the data. Yeah, the application new application server is able to get the data from the database. Yeah, we are able to see our data. Now the application is migrated from the JBoss EAP version 7.0 to JBoss EAP version 7.1. So I'll show you what is migrated, all things, the modules also it's migrated. In our previous version of application server, I have configured my SQL module, so the migration process migrated all the configuration with the module as well. And this is the process to migrate the JBoss application server version 7.0 to 7.1, and the same process we can use for to migrate application server 6.x to 7.1. So videos for you. Thanks.